Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Sheila's Halloween plans revealed. See what Troublemaker's cooking up. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Halloween is just around the corner, so it won't be long until everyone in Los Angeles is celebrating the spookiest night of the year. That includes Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, who could be tempted to stir up more trouble. GH fans know Sheila claims to be a changed woman, but how long can she really stay on this reformed path? Sheila loves married life with Deacon Sharp, seen Kanan, but it's still hard for her to avoid going down a sinister road. However, it looks like Sheila might find the right balance of tricks and treats on Thursday, October 31. That's when B&B will be airing their Halloween episode, and Sheila will definitely be featured as part of the action. Of course, Sheila won't be able to resist wearing a frightening costume. It looks like Sheila's choice of outfit will be a rather witchy one, which seems appropriate considering her behavior over the years. Il Giardino's business took a hit thanks to all the bad publicity surrounding Tom Starr, Clint Howard, and Paul Hollister's Hollis Doty Chambers' fatal outcomes, so Sheila may view Halloween as a chance to create some positive buzz. Sheila will be responsible for some creepy decorations at the restaurant, so Deacon should be pleased once the place is all decked out. Deacon may hope that families will pop in for some pizza ahead of their trick-or-treating fun. That said, there will also be plenty of treats at Il Giardino thanks to what Sheila comes up with. Here's where Sheila's troublemaker side may come out a bit, since some of the desserts will apparently be rather ghoulish and gross. We have no doubt that Sheila will include some toe-themed foods, since that's become a running gag. They're never going to let fans forget that Sheila cut off her own toe to fake that bear attack. Naturally, all of this sounds like a preteen way to spend Halloween, but B&B might be keeping a tight lid on the real Sheila shockers. It's possible Sheila's eerie holiday will lead to more than showing off her mischievous side in the kitchen. Whatever the case, it's good to know Sheila will indeed be part of the Halloween episode that's in store. Our predictions hint that Sheila's troublemaker tendencies are always going to be a problem, so we'll bring you updates on any disturbing news to come. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say the October 31 show will bring some exciting moments, so stay tuned. Halloween is just around the corner in Los Angeles, and while most people are busy decorating their homes with pumpkins and planning costumes for their kids, Sheila Carter is brewing something far darker. In true Sheila fashion, she's planning a night of spine-tingling terror and chaos that could change the lives of her enemies forever. As one of the most dangerous and manipulative women ever to set foot in town, Sheila thrives on making mischief, and this Halloween she's ready to go all out. Setting the stage. Sheila has been relatively quiet for the past few weeks, which has put many of her enemies on edge. They know better than to think she's given up or disappeared for good. There's a saying that when Sheila is silent, she's plotting, and this time, the plot involves one of the most festive nights of the year. Always the master of psychological manipulation, Sheila sees Halloween as the perfect opportunity to prey on her enemies' weaknesses and strike fear into their hearts. It starts innocently enough. Halloween invitations begin arriving at the homes of the Forresters, the Logans, and even the Spencers, but no one knows who sent them. The invites promise a lavish Halloween masquerade ball at an undisclosed location, with a final clue about the venue to be sent the day of the event. Everyone assumes it's a harmless party, maybe a rich newcomer's attempt to ingratiate themselves into the elite circles of Los Angeles. But Sheila, she knows better, because she's the one pulling the strings. The masked ball. When Halloween night finally arrives, the elite of LA are abuzz with excitement. The glamorous masquerade ball is all anyone can talk about. With masks covering their identities and a sense of mystery in the air, everyone feels the thrill of stepping into a night of intrigue. But little do they know, they are walking straight into Sheila's web. The event is held at an abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town, a chilling location that instantly sets the tone. The ballroom is decadently decorated with eerie lighting, Gothic chandeliers, and cobwebs draped over the massive arched windows. In the center of the room, a long banquet table is set with decadent food and drinks. Classical music plays in the background, and masked waitstaff glide silently among the guests. The atmosphere is almost too perfect, like something out of a haunted fairy tale. At first, the guests are charmed by the ambience. Brooke Logan marvels at the decorations, while Ridge Forrester cracks jokes about the spooky location. Even Quinn Fuller, normally suspicious of anything too mysterious, lets her guard down as she mingles with Eric and the other partygoers. But as the night progresses, strange things begin to happen. The lights flicker, whispers echo through the hall, and more than a few guests feel like they're being watched. The unveiling. The party takes a chilling turn when the clock strikes midnight. The doors to the ballroom slam shut, and the lights dim to almost complete darkness. Panic starts to ripple through the crowd, but before anyone can react, a figure emerges from the shadows. Sheila, dressed in a dramatic black gown with a silver mask that glitters in the dim light. Her voice cuts through the murmurs, smooth and sinister. "Welcome, my dear friends," she purrs, her eyes gleaming with malice. "I trust you're all enjoying yourselves?" Her reveal sends shockwaves through the room. Ridge clenches his fists, ready to confront her, while Brooke shoots her a glare full of disdain. Eric's face is a mask of shock, and Quinn's eyes narrow with suspicion. No one can quite believe she's audacious enough to orchestrate such an elaborate ruse, but Sheila has never been one to play by the rules. "I thought it was time for a little reunion," Sheila continues, her voice full of mock sweetness. "But don't worry, I have more than just tricks planned for tonight." She motions toward the banquet table, where the waitstaff begin removing the covers from the dishes. What's revealed isn't food at all, it's a series of photographs, each one depicting one of Sheila's enemies in compromising situations. Brooke with her various love interests, Ridge in moments of weakness, and even Quinn caught in a few less than flattering positions. It's clear that Sheila has been keeping tabs on everyone for months, gathering dirt, and now she's ready to expose it all. Sheila's game. But this isn't just a simple blackmail scheme. Sheila's Halloween surprise comes with a sinister twist. She hands out small, sealed envelopes to each of the guests, her lips curling into a cruel smile. Inside these envelopes, Sheila says, "You'll find a choice. You can either reveal your secrets tonight, in front of everyone, or take your chances with what happens next. But I'll warn you, what I have in store for those who choose to stay silent is far worse than a little embarrassment." Panic spreads through the room as the guests rip open their envelopes, each person's face reflecting their inner turmoil. For some, the secrets inside are enough to destroy their relationships, their reputations, and their careers. But what could be worse than that? No one wants to find out what Sheila has up her sleeve, but for many, the thought of public humiliation is unbearable. As the clock ticks down, Sheila's true intention becomes clear. This isn't just about revealing secrets. It's about sowing discord, breaking alliances, and destroying lives from the inside out. The guests are trapped in her twisted game, forced to make impossible choices, and Sheila stands at the center of it all, watching with glee as her enemies crumble. The fallout? By the end of the night, Sheila's chaos has done its damage. Relationships that seemed unbreakable are on the verge of collapse. Old wounds are ripped open, and new grudges are formed. Sheila watches it all unfold with satisfaction, knowing that her Halloween prank has set the stage for even more destruction in the weeks to come. As the guests file out of the mansion, their lives forever changed, Sheila lingers in the shadows, a smile playing on her lips. Halloween may be over, but the terror she's unleashed is just beginning. For Sheila Carter, this is just the opening act, and she's already planning her next move.